Hello, Olivia.
That's rude.
What's your name?
Sylvia Archibald Delaney Szechuan.
Szechuan. Szechuan. It's a good name. I wonder if there are any people in China called Szechuan. Ooh, so exciting. Got some feedbacks and stuff. Rabbi Lila's episode, all time highest performance in the first few days. I don't like to make these any kind of rankings public or anything because we appreciate all our guests and I've enjoyed them all, but it was just shocking that everyone's so into religion.
Shocking is the wrong word because shocking sounds like it's bad. I was impressed and amazed. Well, you were. I'm putting words in your mouth, but also I was impressed. It was lovely to hear her. And actually, if you're like on your way to work and I think it came out on Monday, didn't it?
Or Sunday. Sunday maybe.
Okay, so yeah, it came out on Monday.
That's
Wait.
when you do listen.
Listen, it came out on Monday for me, and it's really nice to listen to it because she's so uplifting, and that's clearly like her calling, and it's
All right.
perfect.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I'd like to either apologize or say you're welcome, depending on how people feel about Finns. But I did not plan it, but we had three Finns in a row.
Finfest.
Well, Jeffrey, a Dutchman, was in there in between, and whatever you are from Sichuan. So
If I was a marketing lead on your show,
well,
got a Fin sandwich.
oh, welcome to any new followers, by the way. We got lots of new ones from the rabbinical episode. Not shocking to me. But yes, it was a lovely chat. Also, some feedback for the one before about ships. Here is a old friend of the show, Kumar, who often sends things. He says, your ship guy was chill AF, which is youth speak for ass fuck.
I don't think that's correct.
AF. Really like.
Oh, as fuck.
Yeah.
As fuck.
Really like the guy. So humble. It was refreshing. Cool. And then we had some feedback from Wojtek, which I believe is a Polish name. He asked, who is Sylvia and what is her condition?
Do you mind? There are a number of conditions we can talk outside of the program. Please call me on 0777. That's the only numbers I know.
Oh, what? 07. No, what do they call it? In America? It's always call 1-800-disorder.
Call 1-800 rate my
Rate my condition.
Please may you wait for me to go and get my list of jokes that I was going to air.
Yeah, all right. We'll be patient.
Get them.
Okay.
Anyway, my condition, still not over that, is that I'm a freaking antidote to this guy.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was offensive too. I would like to, before we do some jokes, we also got a joke from Lance. Lance sent in a joke.
Lance.
No, Lance.
I'm just translating for English people.
He's American. Lance.
I'm translating.
Lance is into fishing and hunting and economics.
Hunting and shooting and fishing.
And economics. Anyway, yeah, he said that in the email, but I'm not going to read the whole thing because there was all kinds of weirdness in it. But he also sent a joke. Would you like to hear Lance's joke first?
Yeah, I guess so. He can counter my joke if he wants to.
Okay, here goes. What do you call an Indian guy who's been everywhere and done everything?
God, I don't know.
Binder done that.
That's not okay.
Binder done that.
That's not okay.
Okay. Not good, that. All right. Well, what jokes did you have?
I have 3-4 jokes. Ready?
All right. Go for it.
What do you call a political Japanese rice dish?
Oh, wait. It's either a pun on teriyaki or sushi. I can't think of it.
Yakitori.
Oh, for non-British, we have to explain this. Tory is shorthand for Conservative Party politician in the UK.
Like the glass outer house of your house, also.
Conservatory. Got it. Jesus, you're on fire.
What do you call a Political outhouse.
I don't know, but what is your condition?
Conservatory.
What did you? A really right-wing outhouse, yeah. That's how. Honestly, let's just fix your jokes as we go along. The real joke here is, what do you call a right-wing extension of your house?
That's
A conservatory. But anyway,
Yeah.
what is your condition?
What do you call a cheesy crime? Sorry, it's
A
funny.
cheese burglary.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Fromage frais.
What?
The last one's the best. What was the scariest thing that Jeffrey said in his episode?
Oh, I didn't think he said anything scary. What did he say?
He said, "Imagine you're in Danny's mind."
That is funny. I don't believe anyone should ever imagine themselves in my mind.
If you'd like to subscribe to my show, Just Me, no, there isn't one.
No, there should be though. I think we could really split the cult here into. Speaking of creating nemesis,
I think people are split because I'm a dum-dum and you're not.
yeah. Speaking of nemesis and enemies, we have a fucking nemesis of the show. Did you know this?
And Pisces. What? No, what's the
What?
nemesis?
So the Economist has a podcast called The Intelligence, and I was put onto it by a friend a while back, and they're not our nemesis because I need political leanings or anything like that. Although I do have some juicy things about some of their stuff as well. But whatever, we'll leave that for the end. But they are a real fucking nemesis because they are mirroring our topics. And it's really annoying. And they're like really professionally produced. I wouldn't say all their episodes on the same topic are as fun or even that much better, but it's so annoying. We started doing island paradises, right, as this kind of theme, especially ones that relate to geopolitics and have interesting wars or Air Force bases put on them and stuff, right?
Well, it's culturally popular, so they're let off. Someone else mentioned Diego Garcia, and I was like, whoa!
But it wasn't even that one. That one was on the news. It was another one that I had on our list for one that we will go to in our Island Paradise series, and they did it. And then I recently recorded with a fraud expert, an economics professor, and that'll come out soon. Teaser, lemon squeezer. But I mean, the thing is, I recorded it. And right after I had recorded that, they came out with a fraud episode. And like and it's not just they're doing Middle East. If I do Middle East, it's been going on for months. And so I'm just there to fuck the Economist. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, there you are.
Yeah. But it's nice to have a nemesis. And I mean, everyone, please write in different ways that we could, on the internet, creatively play tricks on the economy. I don't want to get into legal trouble here. I wonder what Ronald Rosenberg would say about this, but how we could play internet pranks on the Economist or something. How can we get back at them?
I mean, I think you have, because at some point that means that I'll have to do one on tarot cards and witchcraft and medieval contraception.
Yeah, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't done medieval contraception yet. That's a good point.
But
yeah. Anyway, write in to talkingasspodcast@gmail.com or through the website, talkingasspodcast.com. Send in some ideas, and as usual, volunteer your least favorite neighbors and relatives to the show if they know about something interesting or just have an annoying opinion that we can dissect or something. And write in some ideas of, how we can really up this rivalry with the Economist's intelligence podcast, because fucking hell. And definitely don't go listen to any of it. Jesus.
Maybe they're just like huge fans.
Yeah, they could be huge fans. I mean, I'm assuming now that our numbers are spiking again, thanks to the lovely Rabbi Lila, maybe we have gained some fans at The Economist. Anyways, Sylvia, what do we have to look forward to?
Science still?
Science is upcoming, fraud and money, a real life money guy. Isn't that exciting?
Person that's a woman.
I asked him whether he knows Gary from the Cayman Islands, and it was a little unclear. Possibly.
He probably can't acknowledge that, really.
He's probably a plant. Probably Gary sent him.
Probably watching Gary for the fraud.
That's a really good point.
And the lady.
Oh, yes. And then we have some a really interesting lady coming up as well. That's all I'm gonna tease about. That's it.
That it.
Well, I don't want to tease topics, as we've learned our lesson. What if people's internet breaks down and the recording doesn't happen or something, or they hate me and they don't want to release it, or whatever. Anything could happen. So let's just not tease any more than that. But we have some interesting stuff to come, and I wanted to talk about, and this will serve as my PSA, hashtag PSA, because Ken Dryden sadly passed away recently, and most of you don't know who that is, and in all honesty, why would you? But he was a Hall of Fame level ice hockey goaltender from the NHL. The British people say H instead of H because they're fucking idiots. That's not the name of the letter. But NHL goalie, and he wrote some books about sports and all that. But why? How does he relate to my life or this show? Well, he was actually involved with the Cambridge University ice hockey team for a while, and a lot of people don't know this. And a lot of in the alumni, conspiracy groups in the behind the scenes, we like to wear black hoods and go into a basement and wank each other off onto a biscuit and things like that. So in those circles, in the dark circles of the Cambridge University ice hockey alumni, there's been a lot of chit chat about how people miss Ken Dryden. And yes, so at least everyone could watch a highlight video on YouTube of his career or something. He lived to a ripe old age, so you're not a young man, but still, that's just something that happened that relates to my life. You got any public service announcement or anything you'd like to speak of?
Hats off to him. And get yourself a Polaroid camera and take some snaps.
It's a good one. Polaroid cameras are underrated. Where did they disappear to? I mean, now they made a huge comeback.
And they're really expensive. Not the camera, but the film is really expensive now.
Yeah, and I have another one. You know what are really cool? I got a big pile of them from a relative for my son to keep track of all of his people in his life. Is family pictures in fridge magnets.
That's lovely, isn't
They're
it?
great. They last forever, and they're always on the fridge, so you can point at them and stuff.
Those ones are particularly good quality, aren't they? What's with the...
I feel like we can't end before mentioning that this podcast does track the Middle East closely, and obviously there's another country brought into the fray. Not really brought into this war now. If anyone who's followed has known that their finances and their little games have been involved in this war always. But there was a interesting airstrike in Qatar, and we're still looking at what the results may be and who may have perished in that. And interesting in the sense that I believe that Qatari airspace is basically American airspace, so that was definitely a coordinated one. And we have to congratulate the Finnish basketball team for making it to the semifinals in basketball. Not really a game I'm into or anything, but they beat Serbia, and they're the second best team in the world after the Americans. Yeah.
Boom.
Serbians, there was a guy called Nikola Jokic. The Joker.
Yeah.
That's what they call him, and he's incredible. He's the best player in the world, probably. And yeah, they lost to pesky old Finland. If there's nothing else you can say about the Finnish, then you can say that they're pesky.
Sneaky little... No, nothing.
No, nothing. We haven't covered the most important update. NFL Week 1. NFL Week 1 has been played, and I have some people that are eternally potentially on the blacklist. I lost in one league. I beat our Sylvia here in the Talking Ass League. Yours truly is on top where he belongs, even though you had Josh Allen 40 points.
Daylight robbery, Daniel.
Yeah.
Daylight.
I beat you randomly with my defense and stuff like that. Broncos defense. But I had my number one overall pick, Jamar Chase. And also in my other league, one of my top picks was A.J. Brown. And both of them, I mean, they could have told us this before the season started, but apparently they didn't want to play football at all anymore. And that's what it looked like, and that's what their scores were like. And the rumor is that they've gone off and started a self-help touring company together.
Is that not a joke? That's real.
There's a rumor. It's true that there's a rumor.
Oh, right, yes. It is.
And AJ Brown and Jamar Chase. What would their self-help company be called?
It's okay to be fifth.
It's okay to be fifth. Yeah, that's exactly what they were. But anyway, they chose not to play football, and yes, a very confusing week 1 in the NFL. Although we had Josh Allen versus Lamar Jackson, incredible game.
A nice start, wasn't it?
Yeah, nice start. There were over 80 points in that game, which is a lot. It's not fucking basketball. And it was decided in the final second. I won't say who wins, if anyone. No spoilers.
Other than daylight robbery, for me personally, I would also just want to say that, like, sometimes the games they spread out, and I don't want to be I don't watch it on Tuesday, but I don't want to be watching my fantasy football app on a Tuesday as well, or like Monday night, because I just want all of my players to do their shit
On Sunday.
and hurry up.
Yeah,
and give me
just
results.
exactly. Give me that. Yeah, so try not to start players who play on Monday night.
Maybe that should be my way forward.
Yeah, I agree. But anyways, well, are you going into this optimistically? So how are you feeling about your next matchup? Who are you playing against? Because I think I have Sami, our resident NFL masochist and fantasy preview and gambling enthusiast.
Great star. Yeah.
Do you have Dirty Jussi or Ronald R. Rosenberg?
Dirty Jussi then. I just say
You're going in it confidently.
I am. Do you know what? I did a lot of the swappies, waiver thing.
Yeah.
Waving.
Changed a lot.
I waved a lot.
Yeah.
And I waved
goodbye to some disappointing fuckers.
I really culled them, but I also put in some my approach this year is not just listening to you and Sammy, but also just having faith in the newcomers.
Yeah, rookies and young ones.
Because it's a miscellaneous. They can't give you like the rating for them because they're so fresh. So it's an exciting risk.
Yeah. Cool.
I still don't know how the game works.
All right. Well, and final word is that Ozzy Osbourne tribute with Steven Tyler and all those people. That was horrific.